BustaWrench is now live streaming iRacing, GT3 and maybe something different iRacing.
That's set up. I got like 3 minutes till the race starts. Like I said, nothing like jumping in warmed up. Did some practice a couple of days ago. Not like we're totally cold, but yeah. Well, Sunday we did a couple races with Drew Swank. His mob. I love my bowl cap. Black cap fits a bit better. What's going on? Oh, that's right. I gotta fix the wheel. No. I knocked it. And I pushed it back, and it looks like it's fine. Just not perfectly centered, but it's actually hanging from a rod. It's not fixed. There we go. The trick is to be able to... Hey, look! There you can see it! The trick is to be able to shoot past my ear. Alright. What are we doing? Racing Silverstone in a Mustang. That sounds like fun. No practice. Qualifying's our practice. Wow. We've practiced. This is our warm-up. Now the problems I was having at Silverstone was usually understeer from having too much front bar. So I've lowered them both. The setup had them both maxed. The fixed setup seems to have 5 front, 1 rear. I want a little more compliance in the front. And then I just matched it so it doesn't screw the balance. Oh my god, Shane Lowry, what a great golfer. I am. Not that good, not professional, not Irish. Old tires and brakes. So I guess that's the meta. That's what we have to start working on, is better tire prep on the outlap. So when we're hitting the line with good stuff. Tucks in a lot nicer. Wonder if we got away with 1 click.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Oh, terrible, terrible. Lost a couple seconds there. Felt like it. At least half. One of the nice things about this is that it's a B race with a smaller field. The IMSA races can have up to 60. What about BIR though? There's enough spots. So far I think we're good for about a 202 around here. And it's just a matter of tightening up to break 2 minutes. That is the plan. Did not go through that, that's my fault. Just like I didn't look at the brake bias until now. It's fine. We're racing the VIR tomorrow night, so we'll have to start working on that, and that's where IMSA is, so we can do IMSA. Hey Karen, welcome in. Got some GT action at Silverstone, the SimuCube series. Yeah, I do. It's got a really nice flow to it. Even the GT3s, I do prefer it in like an F1 car, an older F1 car. I just need to trail the brake a little bit better into there. Trail braking was great. The line wasn't particularly much chop.
Check your flag, man.
It's a bit flat.
It is. There are some tracks that are flat that are fun. Surprisingly, it's got some of these. They're not. I guess they're more undulations than elevation changes that hide certain things. But I'm sitting up in a Mustang with a higher eye level anyway, so I can see over the hood, or the bonnet, if you prefer. And it's a tradition thing in part. I think. And I think it's generally a good place to race. But it's no Spa. Alright, just need to trail that a little bit more till the nose bites on the line. Maggots Beckett's Cops is for me, it's always sort of like a 5-4-3, or it's a step down, gear. And that helps me balance the car. And then it's who can take Cops the fastest.
Alright, brother, one to go. Left side on the restart.
Which probably won't be me. We don't have the grip for that, but give it a go. Give it a go. Have a go, you mug. It's certainly gone through a lot of layout changes. But again, all those tracks that have been around since the 50s have had some changes. So the league race tomorrow night's at VIR, which is where IMSA's racing, because that's where they take that schedule from. So we'll do some GT3 in IMSA as well. Depending on timing and what's going on, we might even fling the prototype around VIR. Haven't taken the Ferrari 499P out for a few days. There's some fun stuff at Sebring. I think Radicals at Sebring. That sounded like fun. But yeah, well, mainly do GT3, but do something interesting as well. Fuel gauge to where I keep looking for it.
You're going to be lining up behind the 15.
So what are the meta cars?
Have a solid day. Good luck.
See a lot of McLarens. Always Porsches. Alright, there's usually Porsches. Dang, boys.
Green flag.
Let's take that incident right away, shall we? Oh no, we got it. Now we got it. Dang it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Let's get some heat. Here's the pressures now. My pressures. Touch on the brake feels better with that brake bias. Porsche is quite quick. Ouch, thanks for the forex, buddy.
Sorry.
Actually, it was just a 0, doesn't matter. Oh, it depends. Is the car okay? Seems okay. Someone missing their brake marker by an awful lot. Diamonding that corner quite nicely, Armando. Like the car's almost there. It's give me most of what I want. I want to attack this guy, but I have someone so close behind me that if we lose time, they're going to be right on us. So it's in my best interest to just tail him, see if we can make a gap and get him later. And not hit him. So I'm carrying more speed around the corner, but he's taking a different line, diamonding it. A little early there, mate. I can't do that. I gotta keep mine tucked in. Ooh, Mr. McLaren got a heck of a run.
Left side, clear.
Okay, well, he caught us anyway.
Left side. Clear, clear.
Drive the car, not the mirrors.
Right side.
Yeah.
Clear. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear, clear. On your right. Clear. Right side. Clear. Clear, clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Clear.
Well, that was intense. Alright, calm it down. You're over driving anyway. Let the tires settle down, let me settle down.
Andrea Tironi sei un coglione.
Ma ti giri da solo, cretino, che cazzo vuoi?
Ma te ti devi levare dal cazzo, coglione.
Vediamo se ti giri ancora.
Ma levati dai coglioni, dai.
That was a good lap, man. That was a good one. That's what we're looking for.
Happy with the brakes. What do you mean I missed the pits? Oh, that's the old pits, yeah. Whoa, the heck? Struggle bus. Are you going to take tires? Normally wouldn't.
We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in. Leading on me.
Bit early.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. The road speed.
We should be good to the end. That makes me feel good hitting that. Just slid past that because the tires are oh so cold. Great corner for practicing trail braking. I don't know what that corner's good for. Yeah, you got it. Right, I didn't get to put any shots out this morning. I didn't put out the advertising for the show. Oh wait. Really doesn't like that. Yeah, we only did it for the first 20 minutes of the race. No problems. Weird. That's fine. I have a plan. Yeah, I should be able to make up some places still. We've got people haven't pitted. Oh, I should just go home, go to bed. Oy. I reset everything, it should be just like we started the race. That is the problem with Silver Zones. You can rack up a lot of incident points. I think if I drop the rear sway bar one and put the front sway bar up one, that will put the balance kind of where I'm looking for. Because it's close and it felt really good, but then it started just giving up. Now, having a car give up mid-corner is not usually fun, depending on how gradually it lets go. The force feedback as you head into that corner, the Abbey, makes the wheel vibrate like a cell phone ring. That has been messing me up all race. I really gotta stop cutting that corner. Oh, for Pete's sake. It takes you from feeling like a hero to feeling like a chump. Just not gonna let me tip that into that corner, are you, buddy? Tires are right in the window for best grip. Hey, managed to hit the line. You gonna drive through here, buddy?
thank you.
Two to go.
White flag, man. One more.
Hello there, peaky fucking blinders.
Hello! Welcome to Incident Fest 2025. 15 incidents. No car collisions. Okay, I take that back. There's been car collisions, but they're all zeros. Or 0 to 1s. Oh my word. What a freaking race. Ooh, I'll show you the start. It was a cracker. Biffing, barging, fighting, tussling, dicing, pressure applied and capitulated under on both sides. Then I spun it. Then I spun it a lot. I started driving. Felt like a Porsche, it was spinning so much. We're gonna run away to VIR after this. Done any VIR yet? Prototype man? Or are you still LMUing? Jeez, I might have to do Nürburgring as a time trial for penance. It's terrible.
Someone's locked up down here, but I see you now. They're gonna move here in a second. We'll need barrier spent. Drive right in here. Cut it right in here. Come on back. Come on back. You got room. Plenty of room. Come on back.
Oh, I don't think I've got enough fuel to make it back there, chattels, but trying to rack up some more corners and not incidents. And if we're even going to make the next corner. Boom! 2 extra laps. Oh my word. That was a show. Oh, I had the #1 plate? That's sad. Is that why they were fighting me so hard? Because they were fighting me pretty hard. Gotta admit. Gotta say. Got past him, then I couldn't hold it. We'd thrashed the tyres and everything was a bit toasty. That's some good racing, I thought. I hope they thought the same. I did flash him after being doored coming out of Luffield? Woodcut, I guess, technically. That was split 8 of 9. I got like, what is it, 15 incident points, most of those, probably 10 off tracks, a couple spins. The margins felt really small. Like I wasn't egregiously taking off tracks. Yeah, it's Silverstone, you get that because you're pushing straight line as much as you can. Guess I was just sticking too much of the car across the line. That one's fine. What's up down here is Stowe. Oh yeah, that was it. What's your story, buddy? Just missed the brake marker, I'm assuming. Look at that ass. Look at that pony butt. Line looked nice. Hitting the brakes at the 100, and he didn't. Alright, where did he hit the brakes? I don't know where he thought he was going to go. Alright, so I usually hit the brake. I'm aiming at the 100. Or I'm looking at the 100. Looks like that one I got on a bit early. But I had someone right in front of me, so yeah. You don't want to hit them. They braked 20 meters. Maybe 30 meters further forward. Well, at least he didn't spin me, and it was a 0x in the end. And we didn't get any damage that I know of. It actually might have damaged the diffuser, which would explain some of the looseness in the tail end in certain regimes. Doesn't have any visible damage to the diffuser. You think I was trying? Alright, so that was that one. He ended up getting by us anyway later. As did pretty much everyone else, but we do overtake them in a bit. I don't remember what lap it was though. That was in. Was in. Ooh, that was out. That was an X. Really not a lot in it. Well, we recovered most of the I rating, but the safety rating hit's gonna hurt. Hopefully keep in the 2s and doesn't knock us down into the 1s. Trying to go the other way. That's actually a decent exit. Well done. Even started to get, what's that last corner? Stowe. No. It's under 18. Managed to get that right a couple times. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah, that's the 0x, because he diamond while I was taking it round and we bumped. Maybe one. That was okay. Wide. That's been pushing too hard. Left in the room, he really likes to dive it in there. Yeah, rotation was not my problem today. We ran, well look, this is 5 laps of pretty much nose to tail racing. Oh, overcooked the corner. Undercooked the corner. Overcooked the exit. Fronts were screaming at me. Okay, so that's different to what I saw, right? So I ended up flashing him. So what I saw, I was alongside him, and he biffed me into the off track. That's different. That's me hitting him in the quarter panel. That's not what I saw at all. Was it off track? Alrighty, let's go. See the damage. Lost 18 iRating and 0.36 safety rating. We got plenty. We're good. It was just a bad race. And Silverstone's like that. You can have a freaking awesome race, or occasionally you have a bit of an off-track dog. Was a bit of an off-track dog? Isn't Gen 4 at Michigan? Why, it is. Radicals at Sebring. Well, probably should get used to VIR again. Driving it in a front-wheel drive car last night. And we might do some laps in the Ferrari, see what that's like. It'd be interesting getting the Ferrari around the left hook into the snake. Basically 455A. I guess you have to include 6 because you have to hang it left before you're in the snake. Let's see what the meta is. A lot of McLarens. I didn't see you won. A lot of McLarens and Porsches in that race though, but that's the end of the European day, so normally I would expect that. And we weren't in a high enough split for it to be meta.
Sorry about that.
Didn't hurt me a bit. I thought the Mercedes would be popular here. All right, the other day. You can get it hooked up. Take 55A is one corner. Happy times. All right, one click. Howdy. When you're pushing too hard on cold tires, but you don't think you're pushing too hard on cold tires. Let's try that. But you look exactly the same. Yeah, pretty much. .45s. That's me. This is another track that's really good at off tracks.
Good lap, my man. Keep it up. great lap.
Inside point 8, it can pull me. Car feels pretty good, a little loose. Pretty good.
Good lap, bud. On your left. Clear.
Nice run, dude. I gotta stop shifting up so early. Lift without shifting. That's fun, but it's killing the tires. So point 8 he could get me, but I think he's getting a better run out of the corner too. But I'll get him under brakes. Yeah, I just don't have the same level of grip. So I'm having to lift a little bit to not pull off the track. Third. Damn it. If it's the gearing, the air, or the engine, Merc's got some legs.
Damn, dude, that was the fastest lap we've run in a while. On your left.
Some of the most fun driving I've ever done. Just driving quick laps and we're taking it in turns to follow each other. I don't know them, never met them, haven't said a word, doing all the communication with the cars.
On your right. Clear. Great lap, that last lap.
We're getting a bit raggedy now. A lot of previous laps have all been freaking awesome, actually. It's a bit too compliant, but it's a bit of a handful. And this is fun. Some of the most fun I've ever had driving. Thank you. Heading in. I don't have flags on, so I can't see where he's from. Reyes. Be a bunch of different places.
5 away. And you're
Sergio Reyes. Portuguese?
Remember, you're going to leave on me. You're leaving on me?
Gracias. Let's see where he's from. Actually, does it have it in the UI? Or is that too easy? Sergio's from Thanks, Sergio. We managed to pick up some time. Sort of in the 1 to 2K, because, you know, 4K is out of our range. We're like a second off. That was freaking awesome. Oh, now I'm knackered. How many laps was up? Survey says that was 9. 10 for Sergio. That was awesome. Let's look at some of that. That was some... When did we start? Like... There for 4. It must have been 5, so it was like we did 5 laps, 4 or 5 laps. Okay. Show me my driving, Sergio. I guess sometimes I just like to watch my own ass. Or arse, if you want to go by that. I also want to see where, because he was getting me through that complex. But that Merc just has... I didn't feel like he was able to overtake me at will, but he had more speed than I did. Yeah, he's having the same issues through there, but I was washing the whole thing, so I returned the favor, and we went around again. And did this like 5 times. Alright, Sergio, show me what you're working with. Bit of a handful through there. That was a bad one. We'll look at the next one. I gotta give it back to him on the backstretch. And let him go again. I was going through, what's that corner called? South Bend. Going through South Bend faster than I used to do, so that's good. But there was, it felt like I was drifting it basically through the corner. So it's fun as hell, but it's gonna kill its tires. Tires were pretty shredded after 10 laps. Mine. And it dropped me a bit. He was getting through here better. See, I don't like that though. I was trying to... If I can hit that inside curb, I start to feel really good about my lap. Right. Go again. Huh. He's trying. Fortunately, I can't see what his traction control settings actually are. Because I know they're not 1, 1, and 1, or 1 and 1, because that's all the way on for the Mercedes. They're backwards. And that mirror is so inconsequential. LMU version's actually usable. It's nice. So I pretty much don't use it. Side mirror, rear camera, good to go. Alright, then we'll watch another lap with us in front, which should take us into the 147s. I think the only place we're using first... And we're using first in turn 1 and Oak Tree. Normally I wouldn't, but if everyone else is. Yeah, that was a gap there, and then we got better. Alright, see how much the car's sliding. Slides a bit through there. The catch. Sometimes I'll dab the brake to duck the nose, or tuck the nose in. That was sliding through there. I'm curious if he wasn't trying, because I know we were trying the last lap or two. Got a bit raggedy as I was able to keep up or catch him, and then we were fighting.
SHH. Don't tell anyone I'm watching streamers.
Shh. I was just in this awesome session, and don't know this person, didn't chat with them, picked them up. They would do a lap in front and then pull over, and I'd take the lead, and then we just did that for like 10 laps. This is towards the end where we starting to get a little closer and have a little bit more fun with it. But I know how much you love VIR. How's your GT3 prep coming? Because those Mercs are freaking fast. Oh, what? So the only way I can keep up with the Mercedes is if I hang 0.1 off its butt.
I have work pretty late and won't get any time.
Yeah, fair enough. And do you like that? Do you like that? Show you from my view, even better. Yeah, it was a bit slippery
Plus,
through
I
there.
hate that track.
I know. That's why I was digging at you.
I got destroyed.
Last night?
Yup.
Lots of people got destroyed last
Alex
night.
killed me.
A lot of people got did.
Surprise us with your generosity. Every contribution to the tip jar helps our channel grow. Your support doesn't just make our day, it fuels our future content. Link.
That was probably the best I went through that corner. Was that South Bend? That was the best I've come through Oak Tree. Actually, let's do that. Do that for the content. I'll make a short of this.
I can link you.
I was gonna say, I already have this view. This is what I was streaming. I can pull this from the stream anytime. Do you know what I can't do though? Actually, we'll do this. Have a look at this, and then I'll do the reverse cam from him. But those Mercedes, man, they're quick. I'm pretty happy with the current setups and the tires. That being said, it's still a little skatey. Didn't feel particularly high grip. Alright. I went too far. We've gone too far. Wow. Then, got done, then we'll go do something else. This has been fun.
Got Prime? Score a free subscription to our stream. Click subscribe and join our exclusive mob for emotes, badges, and all the VIP perks without spending an extra penny.
Good timing, Stream Elements. That does sound cool. When we started getting feisty. Oh, right, okay. I'd wonder what happened there. You actually did, you avoided nailing me. That's where I brake. That's my brake. I hit my brake marker, that's where I brake. It's at the 2. Actually, I think it might be at the... Yeah, it's at the 2. Not bad. Not bad.
Check your DMS.
Not bad. Oh, I managed to gap him? Did he make a mistake? But I keep coming back to, man, that Mercedes is fast. Oh yeah, and I was saying thanks and went and got tires. Cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh shit. Dude, that's not funny. What the shit biscuit? You weren't even in a P3? How many moons, my wife? Where is the account I have on my phone?
I was pissed.
You've been taking out, what, the last 3 races? Or 2 of the last 3 races, it seems like?
Yup.
I'd be pissed too. We spend 20 minutes listening to Luke belaboring the point. Maybe that's the problem. Don't be a dick. Don't hit what you can see. Don't outdrive your brakes.
Droid took me out lap 1 T1 at Road Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been having some shit race starts lately. He's very fast, but he hasn't been doing great on cold tires. Theo too.
That's my best track too.
Road Atlanta. Yeah, I like Road Atlanta, but yeah, I remember you getting punted.
I could have gotten top 10.
Yeah, I could see that.
Finished P26.
Well, these are points. Not funny, but I remember the first
66.
6 races or 8 races or whatever last season GT3. I didn't score any points. Every finish was below 30th.
That's 2 weeks in a row, 66 points.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the ass when it's one of your good tracks and you don't want to use it as a drop because you've got tracks like, you know, for me, what is it? Laguna Seca. You know?
There is a drop track for me.
Yeah, Laguna's for me. I actually like VIR. I've discovered a couple of tricks that I think just my driving's got better. My brake feel over the last week or two seems to have become
I'm good at Laguna Seca.
really, really good. Yeah, I've been driving Laguna for longer than our children have been alive.
I can drive, I just hate it for racing, especially multiclass.
That's why I really just enjoyed that. It was follow the leader, but see where they're strong, see where they're weak, and then we stepped it up to have a bit of a dice, and it was just
Damn it, I got
good.
an ad. Hold while I support you for 1:15.
Just bring up the dang video. Pop-up video. There we go. All right. Well, I guess the well, I'll wait till you come back. Drinky, drinky. What was our best lap? No, my best lap. Close, actually.
And cack.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I might change those to be shorter ads. I sort of had it blocked so you'd get a chunk and then you wouldn't get a chunk for quite a while. Maybe it's better to space them out a little more.
Mine are like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I might remove them completely.
I'll tweak it.
I don't make shit.
No, they're not really. They're not making a lot, no. I could get $1 a day, maybe, on a 6-hour stream.
Kick, you make 95.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's working. I was having some technical issues, so I've stopped the Kick stream. It's been running and built up. Oh, actually, let's find out. How many people do I have on Kick? Have I hit 10?
Do you mod stream?
Yes. Currently it's YouTube and Twitch. I'm set up to do Kick as well. I just had it turned off because I was getting some stutters. I was trying to diagnose where the stutters were. BustaWrench now has 14 followers on Kick. Ooh, it's not bad. They're usually quieter. I've had a couple chats from Kick, but not many. But I have no idea really about Kick and ads and money or anything like that. No idea. I'm cool with 95%, but I don't know what's required to get it. Oh, if you want to see an absolute awesome but horror show, I did a race at Silverstone and started off really well. Coming back for the replay, I'm looking at it and I had the #1 plate. It's like, oh, is that why they were fighting me so hard? And then ended up binning it a couple times. Just tires got lava and had too soft to sway bars, so I lost it through turn 3 a couple times. Under brakes, which was interesting. And I was running, you know, on 54.5, so it was slightly forward brake bias. But yeah, it was really good racing, and then
Craving more content?
got a bit.
Dive into our YouTube treasure trove. Subscribe to BustaWrench for exclusive videos you won't find anywhere else. Link.
And it got all a bit. I saved that replay because that was fun. I don't usually save practices. Yeah, if I show you the. Actually, that. Because I could bring up the stats for the last race, but that's not really show us anything. But yeah, it was. Silverstone's one of those tracks where you can have a really good day or a really shitty day, and there's really not a lot between them. And the margins, like through Maggots, Cops, Beckett's, is so. The off tracks are just right there. They're next to the line you're taking. Push too hard, or underestimate the wear on the tires and start racking them up. I think I got 14 or 16. Didn't quite get a drive through, and it wasn't. The car contacts were all 0 to 1s with an off track. There weren't any 4Xs. So it was, yeah, it was a thing. That was GT Sprint, 40 minute. The heck? What's going on? And vote for Ferrari. Ferrari's at the big ring. Oof. We're getting down to the wire. I think I'm second in 2 series. And I'm basically fighting Rodolfo, Marcel, and Lilac in both of them. I don't think Lilac's doing Porsche Cup. But yeah, so Rodolfo's ahead of me on TCR. I beat him last night. But right behind me is Marcel and Lilac, and they both beat me last night. And then Rodolfo's ahead of me in Porsche Cup. That means Marcel's the one that's ahead of me. Sorry, other way around. Porsche Cup.
I was next to Marcel to end the race.
Yeah, I ended up having
I thought he finished in the pits.
couple of issues. I was really comfortable last night. The car felt great. Ended up having quite a good initial battle. Rodolfo, Lilac, and myself, and then after pits and issues, had a good chasing battle with Garrett, and every time I'd get to within the draft, we'd have traffic, and then I'd get, which was blue flag, faster traffic, so, you know, not a lot I could do about it. And then, so he'd scoot away, I'd catch up, he'd scoot away, I'd catch up, he'd get beat up, or I'd get beat up, then we'd catch up. And I think I passed him second last lap at Big Pen. He'd overshot or got punted. I can't remember. And so I think I ended up beating him, but that was fun. It's all in the brakes. I don't know if I've just broken my brake in or I've just got the feel now, but I can feel the brake around the apex. So I can lean on things a little bit. I could lean on things more and tuck the nose, trail brake. It feels like a superpower. It really does. It's currently working. So now I have to turn my superpower into points, not incident points. What do we got? We took a hit on our oval, but we're getting it back up. We're at 2100. We went down to 17 change, then we're back up to nearly 19, 18 inch. Yeah, you're
Oval's him kicking ass.
nice. I was doing well. Like I said, I got to 21 and I was pretty stable and happy. And then like I'd had 2 bad draft
Almost
masters
2,300.
and then had a bad Indy. The Indy has not been doing me any favors. I've lost 150 to Indy in 2 races. So that's where my big ding was. And that's like a 500 point swing we've had. Congrats, that's awesome. Isn't it nice? Isn't top split nice?
I don't race much, so that is why I don't fluctuate.
No, I don't, other than when I get a bug to do draft masters, and that's really based on the cars. I like the ARCA. I like the ARCA in draft masters. But
Top split is tough.
yeah, it is, but the driving is more predictable. They're still aggressive as hell, just like sports car guys, but at least on Daytona and Talladega, they can hold a damn line.
If you do A and B class, yes.
Yes. That is what I meant. Jumping in the A class.
Draft masters, it's a coin toss.
Yep. Draft masters is always a crapshoot. Take your license, take your iRating, your safety rating, you throw them on the table.
Loving the chaos? Hit that follow button and never miss our wild adventures. More epic shenanigans await your return.
I'm not going to jump in a truck race cold at Milwaukee. That seems silly.
I just start from the back and pray for the best in DM.
That's not a bad strategy. I sort of got it in my head that I want to try and compete with some of these. And then I and go back and forth, and right now I'm trying to qualify and I'm trying to
It's not
race.
real racing because no cautions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever you can do to game the points, really. That's what it's for. Or to, race the same track every half hour.
The party continues off stream. Slide into our Discord mob and join the mayhem. Link, connect with fellow fans, get exclusive updates, and become part of our growing community.
Yes, Stream Elements, you too are going to get an update because we need to space some of this out. You're spamming our folks. What shall we do? I want to race. I want to race something. I want to race something different. When is... I don't want to do the Sebring race. When is it? I'm going to rip the radical around Sebring and if we want to race that later. 4 o'clock. Okay. I do love Sebring. I've developed a love of Long Beach, Sebring. Used to hate Sebring, like it now. Used to hate Long Beach, like it now. The Laguna, still hate Laguna. Maybe if I did an endurance race at Laguna, I might not hate it, or I might hate it more. Really hard to choose. So even though this car is on an older tire model, it generally feels pretty good, which I'm sure you know, but I guess it's probably the aero. It's like a Porsche Cup car with aero. You can pretty much rip around GT3 times. Oh, it's at night. Well, that should be good for grip and power. If you get the tires up. Well, these tires are better. Great, but they're temperature-wise they're better. Being in the dark. Mom, I'm scared of the dark. Here's an interesting thing. I'm one of the few people in the league that prefers the 10 to the 8. I do not like the Radical, the SR8. Never did. Been driving the damn thing for forever. But I like this thing. It's possible that the SR8 triggers the same issues that I have with the Legend and the Micro Sprint. Basically a bike engine. And I haven't checked, but this could well be a bike engine too, but at least it's turbocharged. So it muffles the sound. Shouldn't be pushing yet, mate. This is your outlap, dickhead. Yeah, but the car's fun and it wants to stick. Just warm the damn tires up, boy. I think this is, mate, Bush Week. Oh, in other news, I finally got a win in LMU. I think it was here in the Lambo. GT3. And after being a slow ass, or feeling like a slow ass most of my life, I've picked up 4 fastest laps. 2 this week. That is still cold. So that's been cool too. You were trying to lock the rear brakes up with a 63.5 brake bias. That's why I want the new tires on this car. Lateral stability. Okay. A little pushy. Pushy on throttle. Gets around there pretty well. Carry fourth, that'd be good.
That's a great map there, Rod. Keep it up.
The radicals look rapid.
They're about as fast as a GT3. Without any traction control or ABS. So slightly, let's see what the top speed is. The GT3s are doing up to about 280 kilometers an hour. These have more downforce. I did break 2 minutes, that's cool. Happy with that. Have a look. If we can see in the dark. We can always change the chase if we need to. The light's pretty good. I haven't raced this a lot. It's one that I did a demo whenever iRacing does an update, they put out a demo day, a couple hours to a whole day depending on which patch it is, and then if you've got the car downloaded already, even if you haven't bought it, you can drive it, and so you can test drive these cars before you buy them. It's only for cars you can't. If it's a new car, you can't. So if it's come out that season, it's not in demo drive, but anything that's older you can. And so I test drove the Radical. I think I put it at Long Beach. I was doing Long Beach that session, and I just kept turning laps. Every lap felt great. I just couldn't stop. So I ended up buying it. I've raced it a couple times. They're very competitive. The series is very competitive. They're very good races typically. There's a lot less. It's a smaller community than, you know, some of the bigger sports car communities. The driving seems to be pretty good. Seems like the sports car version of an F3. All right, what's our speed? A little slower than GT3 top end, but it'll carry more speed through the corners. We will do the race at 4 o'clock. I like Sebring, I like the car. Assuming it's fixed. It is. Got a great camera view. That's what we got. Gotta get the brake bias slash balance sorted out, and we'll be golden. Yeah, that could have been brake bias because I was cranking it backwards. But it could equally have been, I have a bad line, I'm too far in, I'm turning in too late, so marking the corner, I'm asking the car while it's still under brakes to turn tighter than it normally, the normal line is, while under brakes. So the car's pitching forward, the weight's coming off the back. I'm saying, let's go around the corner. And it says, no. We're at Sebring and it's bumpy and you're really asking too much of these poor tires. And no. Yep. This car. One of the cars I got, the Koala leaning, because he leans on the world. I had him leaning on the gas tank, on the fill hole. All right, so is there anyone racing? Do mix. I'm gonna head to the restroom, take a quick break, grab a cup of coffee, and be right back. date night. Alright, I'm back. Of course you know that. I have a camera on me. Nah, I didn't turn it off. We have 20 minutes till the race, so let's bail out of this and go register for the race.
This guy.
Yeah, but now caffeinated.
Hey.
Hey Tony, welcome in, mate. It has been an interesting stream, I gotta say. Our results have not reflected our passion. Let's say that. And of course, you know, to make it better, we're gonna go race
When did you get
radicals.
the GT Neo?
Nah ha ha ha. Wait, what? When did I get the GT Neo? I got the GT Neo and the DSX shifter were the last editions.
I remember you had the VNX.
PXN?
You shipped it back.
So I got a new PXN. So my base is a PXN. But I'm running the SimMagic P1000 with haptic pedals.
The tip jar is open.
And
Your
the GT
support helps
Neo
keep the lights on
wheel
and the games coming.
with the
Every
mag link.
donation is greatly appreciated.
And DSX shifter.
And no more infinite steering ratio lol.
Correct. Yes. No more. Yeah, I had to buy a fan because I couldn't use my wheel as a fan anymore. There, I was thinking it was just a direct drive thing. No wonder they're like that. But I tell you what, for what it is, the base has been solid. I don't think they've ever issued a firmware update since I got the new base. I had a couple on the old base, but hasn't had any firmware updates. It doesn't run hot. It's a workhorse. And yeah, I really like the GT Neo. But for like TCR, ovals, V8 supercar, things like that with a rounder wheel, I still use the PXM wheel. Was using it in the TCR last night, which you can see if you watch the VOD on YouTube or Twitch. Like, follow, subscribe. Spay and new to your pets. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. And with the new cam, you can see when I'm adjusting. So my generic layout is a ABS, traction control, MFD pages, black boxes. Brake bias is on the thumb rotary on the right. On the left, it is usually like for GTPs, that's where I have the MGU control. Yeah, clutches, shifters.
Prime peeps, your free monthly sub might be available now. Check and support the stream at zero cost to you.
So yeah. So we got 15 minutes. We're gonna sip on this coffee a little bit, chat as we like, do a little bit of practice, find out what the current conditions are like tire-wise. Of course, that'll change again.
I still need to use labels on my wheel.
Yeah, I thought about that, and then The reason I didn't put them on the ones that are on the wheel is because I figured I'd wear them out and they'd pop off and they'd look ugly. And then I think I got them down there in the corner, but yeah, I figured they'd start to peel and look tacky, but I guess they have replacements if that happens, so. I still need to use labels on my wheel.
Needs labels, bruh.
Really? But I customized the neon. That blue. That's Buster Blue. But alright, I'll actually came out of the stream and went to you know, do the do and had a label on me, so they're around. Okay, here's my goal. Try and find the starting.
If I take a few days off, I can always remember what the buttons do.
Oh, I cheat. I have all the buttons do all the same things as much as I can. Guys, cold chain. Alright, so above the thumb rotary, the first light, first button, which is white, is flash. Above that is the pit limiter. Above that is Discord push to talk. Top left is the iRacing push to talk. The green button is for drag reduction.
Yeah, I don't map Discord.
And I don't, and I mute voice breathers, mouth breathers. But you're not usually in our Discord.
I have Stream Deck for that.
Yeah, there is that. I have Discord mute and deafen on the Stream Deck. But
I don't like to be in Discord with a bunch of people. I try to focus. Lol.
No, I'm the same. A couple people's fine. But a lot of the times in the WCR, it's just basically our team. I joined the paper pushers.
Plus I get pissed
Sean,
a lot.
It's Sean and Luke, so. But for the rest of the time, yeah, if it gets too busy, I just mute it. I'm not.
You take a game seriously.
Oh, don't you start them fighting words, Todd. It's a simulator. I remember the early days of those flame wars.
I like to compete and have fun.
So much wasted energy. I like a level.
No sense getting worked up over make-believe games.
Hey, I like competition and a level playing field. And if that's... or even a playing field where you can stack it, but you know what the outcome is. You know the building blocks. And I typically prefer closer to realism just because I'm really crap at hyperdriving. I even struggle to push the boundaries. If I have white lines, I want to stay within the white line. Okay, I'll keep the left side tires in the white lines, but sort of track abuse that happens at tracks like Hockenheim, I'm still having to learn because it's just not how I think. But yeah, things have definitely turned a corner. Of course, it's Sebring.
Miss a stream? Catch our highlights and exclusive content on YouTube. Subscribe now, link.
And then I'm going to go adjust the stream element stuff. It seems to be a little spammy today.
Ah, okay, okay.
Ugh. Alright. Anyway, we were talking about all this crap, and what I was supposed to be doing was trying to work out where the balance point of the brake bias is so that I can hit the brake as hard as I want without locking the rears, and then modulate it based on fuel burn off. That's better. Had us around last time. Well, that doesn't bode well. They mentioned that the radical cats are pretty quick. I would cursorily put the community similar to the F3 community. I already said earlier, but I would need to spend more time, and I think I will, because this car is fun to drive. And they give this a tire upgrade, like the rest of the the prototypes. Boy, howdy.
Good plan.
No. Okay. This is where I get frustrated about the old tires. It's that low aero sub 100k around the apex where you get those lateral slips. At least I do. I know other people can manage it, but it's always been something I hated. Better. That's late. Okay. Interesting. So basically treat it like the old tires because it's the old tires, and don't push because bad things happen. We got this. Ooh, there's 11 registered for the race. And we got 6 minutes.
Gotta run. Good luck with the race.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for stopping by. Shout out to Steezy Motorsports on YouTube and Twitch. He streams LMU and iRacing and is a damn good dude. And bloody quick, too. We used to have him on ovals. I don't know that we have him on ovals anymore. Okay. Go get a new set of tires. Soft, medium, good wing. Yeah. Well, theoretically, that puts it round about where the GT3s are. 283, top speed in 6th. Gotta be within a couple K. Don't have to have this up because not using the round wheel. I move it that much anyway, but when I have the round wheel on, it cuts off the bottom part of the screen. Okay, so we have... Oh, we've got 3 minutes.
Buena, Jared, buena. Haha, need more practice.
I had it on. Oh, hang on. The car had its own UI layout. Probably from when I was driving in VR last time. Now, one of the biggest difference I've noticed between LMU and iRacing is at that corner, where you can take it really wide. In iRacing, ironically, and then in LMU it's actually quite restrictive and will ding you a track infraction. You can actually turn that down now. You don't have to try and rip it 360 degrees each way to try and catch a slide. These are getting a little bit more realistic. Alright, let's go see what the conditions are. Could be the same. Didn't even check to see how long this race was. I figured it's Class C, it's only going to be like 20. Yeah, the race starts at 4. It's 13 laps. You didn't ask me how long a lap time is. Lap time at the Nürburgring 7 minutes. This track's only like 2 minutes.
Bong rips.
You enjoy. Bong rips. Yeah, they do. Oh, right. Hey, you got lucky number 13. Field of 18. It's alright. I'm good with starting towards the rear and yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. We'll sort of ease into, well, it's because an aero car, you can hit the brake hard and then you have to come off the brake as the aero comes off so you don't lock it up. You know this. I know this. I have to do this. Makes it really good that I've been doing nothing but practicing this car all day. Must be a cakewalk. No, actually, I want to start towards the rear because I don't race this car a lot and I want to see how they race it, so I don't become a roadblock and get in an incident that I shouldn't be in if I understood their levels of aggression and sending it. This is a fun little missile. Come on, give me a little front end.
Green, green, green. Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I picked it up a little. Ah, totally did that. I'm sure I'll tumble more, so I'm not going to make any ground this lap.
I need to get back into radical racing.
These things are fun. I recall the racing being really hard and fair. Hard. Yeah. Been wanting to get back into a race for a while, so when I saw it popping up, I thought, yeah, let's give this a run. But yeah, put it out there. Upgrade tires, radical. Lap's not going to count anyway because I just painted it. How close did you get? I don't know, scraped a little bit of paint off the passenger side. Yeah. These things are fun. I keep saying that. What's the word of the day? Fun. Actually, VIR was fun too. Had a great session with a just...
Was that 1X?
That was a 0, but it wipes as a paint. 0x wipes a lap for qualifying. Any incident. But I was already at turn 2. No, I guess, yeah, turn 3. 4, 5. I guess that's into turn 5. Anyway, I turned in too early and I biffed the splitter into the rumble strip, and it just basically kicked the front out, and that was enough to kill the momentum of the lap. So don't hit the rumble strips under brakes with the splitter. It doesn't like it. I think these have a standing start too, don't they? Speaking of things I didn't practice. I like the nightlife, I like to boogie on the disco, oh yeah, whoa. That voice is definitely too croaky for disco. Get up and drive, boy. Shut up and drive.
Good luck. Be safe.
Thank you, sir. I will do my best to both have some luck and be safe. I figured if I concentrate on the safe, the luck might take care of itself. Standing up. No.
That happened.
Green flag.
Well, that was a really good time for a stutter.
What was that?
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear him. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Hopefully it'll settle down. I'm guessing it doesn't like the lights.
He turned into that guy.
Yeah, I'm getting seconds per frames right now.
Clear. Left side. Clear.
I'm guessing the number of light setting I can turn down will make things happier. Frame rate seems fine now. And just when it doesn't dip a little bit, it just like seems to freeze, and I go, okay, well, where should the wheel be when you come back so that I don't end up in a wall? Because who doesn't love a guessing game at 200 miles an hour? Okay, hopefully we've settled down now, and we don't have that all again down the start-finish line. You got a cone, buddy. You got a cone. Had a cone, let it go, and you still got another one. Oh, okay. On the list of things you did not do under practice or qualifying, that was one of them. That was an attention getter. My favorite position, the back of a pack. No one pressuring me at the back at the moment. I can just concentrate out the front. Alright boys, girls, in between, show me what you're working with.
That lap was a really good lap, man. Good job.
Hij gaf hem nog een space. Sorry. Well, you shot a gap that wasn't there.
Need to have a Stream Deck button mapped to Kona Destruction link.
That was crazy.
Saw it coming. Thankfully they went where I was hoping they would go. Alright. Shake it off. We just blew the I don't know that it blew the brake marker, but the thing didn't stop. Not that far into it. The tires should be settled down. They shouldn't be cooking. I want to let these guys in behind us. Just lock in. Nice. Less talk, more drive.
Stay right.
This is hard work without draft. The guy's coming up behind if the draft. I could draft him. Or not. That should make the highlight reel. I don't think I got enough time to hold these guys off.
Keep it up.
Losing half a second through there. That was a bit deep.
Five more laps, man. 5 more. Bring it on.
Stop fucking around and get after it, Shane.
Comments from the Peanut Gallery. Excellent timing.
Don't bomb it in there. Roll that thing through there.
What an asshole! Are we good? Did we hit the wall? Or did I stop it in time? That should make for an interesting short. Let's hope I can get back into the draft with these guys. They got each other, and I'm too far out. I decided to do a little Tokyo drifting. that's a shame. We were in the points till then. Still, race isn't over yet. Only 2 spots so far. It's probably the hardest corner on the track. No, they're gone. They are gone. Was close. Oh, that was closer. I didn't need that. Come on now. Well, I just wanted someone to play with. It's fuzzy. It's better. It's fuzzy fuzzillo. What? Spotted didn't say I would.
That lap was a really good lap, man. Good job.
It's close enough. He can take the inside. I'll even let him have it so I can follow him. If he's going to make a move, you've got to be closer than that.
Right side. You're clear. Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Do I flash you now? Is that what we do in Radicals? Sure, why not?
White flag this time.
Suits me just fine. Ah. Oh well. We tried. I'll take 4X over the 14 we got at VIR. No, Silverstone. Well, that was fun. We had moments of brilliance amongst absent-minded stupidity. Well.
Checker flag.
We'll do more of these. This is fun. Definitely have a little bit of nuance to them. Oh, I got into the 57s? Go me. Now I just got to get into the 56s and then the 55s. But yeah, there's a lot of time in this car. All right, all right.
Ron, remember I got to roll, so if anything comes up or anything happens, make sure you reach out to me, please. You are close. 4. 5 away.
Bye, Fuzzy. Just assuming we chopped him. At least you got a good view of the logo. Wait, stop. No, wait, stop. Wrong camera. Sorry, buddy, you weren't even alongside when I turned in. Why would I give you that? Nah, that was my corner. Nope. Sorry, bud. You look at the replay, you weren't even... There was no overlap at turn in. And then, no. I think I did give it to him there, but this lap. I had to wait for him again because he wasn't alongside. So I think I get off the brake or something. What do I do? You may not even see it. I know he's coming, waiting. I want to turn in. He's not there yet. Oh, there he is. I did want to follow and see where he was better. Oh, that's right. I got him a bit on the outside because he had made the corner so shallow. Then I sort of just eased off, tucked in behind. So we'll have to check the light settings, but this was Stutterfest 2025. This guy gets up and does whatever that was, which seemed a little weird. And then we let people go because we were having seconds per frame, not frames per second. And then it smoothed out, then it was fine. So we'll check the, maybe I'll turn the number of lights down or see if that helps. All right, let's go check the damage. That was fun for the most part. There was some bits that, you know, require a little more practice, and that's okay. We gained some safety rating. We lost some I rating. Not a lot. I don't mind that whole points racing thing. You gain a little, lose a little. I'm okay with that. Trying to avoid the big dips. All right. That was awesome. I'm going to cut it a little early and take my wife out for a drink.
Not a bad result. Could have been better.
Well, of course it could have been better. I could have not binned it. Oh, I should have looked at the one that Darkwood helped. I'm just going to say it was a coincidence. I don't hold any blame. But yeah, that should have looked at that. I have the replay. I can always look back at the external of it. But we also have the stream. But yeah, we're going to leave it a little early. We'll go send you over to somebody. And we'll be back tomorrow at some point. Probably later in the evening for the GT3 race, which will be at VIR. Thank you very much for hanging with me today. It has been a fun stream. We've done some interesting things. The results have been mixed, but the fun has been huge. We've had some really good racing. Been really happy with the progress in car control and feel, so that's been awesome. Looking forward to some more close racing in the future. We'll be back. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure you do all the follows and
saying hello and bouncing around.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Make sure you do all the follows and likes and things so you get notified when we go live, and we appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, let's go see Erky.